Welcome back, this is Dreddeus with another episode in the Portland Snowhawks franchise. This is a Hawks week. We will be facing the Seattle Seahawks, so it's Seahawks against the Snowhawks. That's definitely going to be something of a tongue twister for me in commentary, but yeah, I'll do my best not to get things mixed up too much. We have no press conferences or something like that to take care of this week, but I do want to share with you mock draft number 2. Something that really struck me was how far down we were being projected. The projection is that we will take Michael Mayer at tight end. He's actually a pretty good tight end at that. So just look at these here: great elite, good, great elite, and great elite. So looking forward to this one. I'm definitely going to be putting him on my favorites list because why not? Kaishon Butte out of LSU, wide receiver, great elite, solid, good, great, and solid, good. So I do think that these two players would be good options. We'll definitely be looking at a wide range of players, but what really surprised me was to find CJ Stroud on the 9th position here, because we are picking way higher. We've got the number 4 pick, I think, or the number 8 pick. So we are picking quite high up, actually. And if we can get him, that would be awesome. So would definitely like to see him within our reach. We will be looking towards that, of course. The second thing that I wanted to take care of this week are the players that are ready to negotiate. And I know that I was going over possible options in last week's episode for Terry McLaurin, Daron Payne, and Monty Sweat. I am a bit on the fence about that, to be honest. I just think that if we can lock down Daron Payne for 5 years, we've got a brilliant player that will definitely be going up to superstar at some point in time. So this is exactly what we will be doing. It's a cap hit of 9 mil. Do think that that is okay. We've got quite enough cap space, but if we can get a quality player for 57 mil, that's actually very good. So let's try and re-sign the player, and Daron Payne signs and stays with the team. So that is one of our cornerstones on defense, lockdown. The next one that I want to lock down is Monty Sweat. It's the same thing basically. We're going to be giving him a 5-year deal. Again, cap hit is 10 mil, 62.2 mil. He's just so good. I don't think that we will be regretting this one here. And finally, I'm gonna sign our final starter. It's Cole Holcomb. He's one where I'm a bit on the fence though. So I'm gonna be waiting until the end of the year. Let's see how he develops, how far up he goes. But if he's into the mid 80s, I'm gonna be locking him down with a 4-year deal, and that should be that. Not too much of a cap hit right there. For 4 years, that's 7 mil. That's actually a very good deal for a player of his caliber, and he's an important stone in our defense. A lot of other players here, I'm really on the fence. I will just let the end of year approach, and then we'll see how they have developed, of course. The only other player that I'm really struggling, I'm thinking about a lot what to do with him, is Terry McLaurin. If we give him a 6-year deal, for instance, or a 5-year deal, the cap hit is 16 mil per year, and that is a lot. And the overall deal is going to be 110 million. And I do think that we could be able to get a similar wide receiver that is a bit on the cheaper side, but I do think that he's so good and he's such an integral part of the team, and he's already so highly rated. So I think locking him down out of the perspective from an owner just makes sense. I'm going to leave it at that now. We re-signed these two critical cornerstones of our defense, and I just need our defense to be clicking. So for the moment, this is going to be that. Next up, we will take a look at the Seattle Seahawks. They're a team that I know very well. They are a nemesis of mine from the LA Rams franchise. And we've got Drew Lock here, Mitch Trubisky, and Jacob Eason behind him. So a mixed bag here, but Drew Lock not to be underestimated. He was trade capital in the Russell Wilson trade. And just look at his core attributes. He's not as bad as he looks with that 72 overall. Definitely one to be taken seriously. The halfback is Chris Carson. He's a 27 star dev, 86 overall, and yeah, decent and very solid halfback right there. Kenneth Walker III, 2022 draft pick, super quick runner. And Travis Homer, the third halfback there. Fullback is Johnny Stanton. Wide receivers, and here it comes. It's DK Metcalf, a superstar X Factor. He's actually one of the players that I was looking at to maybe replace Terry McLaurin if we really want to go down that route. He is a bit less expensive, but in any case, this is gonna be a huge deal anyways. So yeah, we're gonna have to be just on the lookout for the best option. Next up, we've got Tyler Locket, another very, very good wide receiver, very quick, speed, acceleration, catching, agility, all in the high 90s, and definitely one to be extremely wary of. Isaiah McKenzie, Dwayne Eskridge, and Bo Melton from the 22 draft is also in there. Tight end Noah Fant is injured. That is actually positive. I like him a lot. He's a great tight end to have. I enjoyed him a lot in my Seahawks rebuild, so he was really good. Will Disley is going to be the tight end we're going to be facing with a start F78 overall. Decent player, I would say, nothing too crazy. And Bradley Patterson, a rookie, who is going to be playing the tight end 2 role. Left tackle Charles Leno Jr. is injured. That is good for us. Bad for the Hawks here, for the Seahawks. Abram Lucas from the 2022 draft is the backup here. So I guess he'll be starting left tackle. Left guard is Damian Lewis and Cordell Volson. 75 rated, 25-year-old. Let's see. Yeah, he's got star dev. Good strength rating, impact blocking, toughness is in there. The center is Ben Jones. Austin Blythe is back. I do think that they got Ben Jones out of free agency. Just take a quick look here. Yeah, got him out of free agency because usually it's Austin Blythe who's the starter. Right guard Gabe Jackson and Deacon Tulloch, rookie behind him. And the right tackle Thayer Munford, the starter, also from the 22 draft, is out. And Darian Kinnard, also from the 22 draft, will be his replacement. So that is actually limiting them a little bit. It's going to be Darian Kinnard, who's got the same overall as Munford anyway, so that's nothing gained there. But at left tackle there also is one player injured, so they're going to start the backup Abram Lucas here. That might be a positive for us. At edge, they've got Boye Mafe from the 22 draft and the rookie Isaiah Strong. Boye Mafe is a decent player, decent edge rusher here, acceleration, speed, and agility pretty high. So going to be coming for us. And right edge is Shelby Harris, veteran, Samson Ebukam, and Lawrence Sheffield, another rookie, as the backups. D tackle is Poona Ford, Jordan Davis, and Brian Moan. Poona Ford is he's also got he's not a starter. He's got a normal def, but he's just a rock solid D tackle here. He's the number 31 ranked defensive tackle, top 13%. Nothing crazy, just very solid. Left outside linebacker Darrell Taylor, Trey Flowers, and Tipa Galeai. All right, hope I got that name right. Darrell Taylor will be the starter here, 25 years old, 77 overall. Looking pretty decent in his core attributes there. Mid linebacker Cody Barton, Joel Iyegbuniwe, that's a name, wow. Nate Evans and Joe McLeod, a rookie. So the team looks to be, I mean, all right, here it comes. I'm not going to say anything now. This is Jordy Brooks. He's a beast at right outside linebacker. I'd love for him to be on our squad, to be honest. Maybe I'm going to be making a move for him sometime soon. If we could get him onto the team, that would be absolutely huge. He's a fantastic linebacker. He's 24 years old, and he's just so good. So he'll be gunning for us, and Ushenan Wosu is going to be his backup. Corners are Sidney Jones IV, Isaiah Oliver, Kevin Leonard, Kobe Bryant, and Corey DeVoe. So we've got 2 rookies, Leonard and DeVoe, and then we've got Bryant from the 22 draft. Sidney Jones and Isaiah Oliver are going to be the corners. Free safety, Quandre Diggs, veteran player, so good, Marquise Blair. And at strong safety, it's Jamal Adams, one of the best, if not the best. Let's just check that. Number 4 ranked strong safety, and he's just going to be locking us down wherever he can. Definitely going to be tough. Warren Ivory is the backup. Josh Lambo, the kicker, and the punter is Michael Dixon. So the offensive line doesn't look too tough. Defense, let's not underestimate them. Let's head into weekly strategy right away. Defensive game plan. Defend the short pass. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Player health, we are looking very good here. Going to be going for splits. D tackle going to be splits. Left outside linebacker. Let's split that. I'd like to get a better left outside linebacker. I think Anthony Jennings is okay, but we need someone better there if we really want to compete. Corners are looking good. Free safety. Let's go the split here and hope that Bobby McCain doesn't injure himself. And strong safety, Carmen Curl, and all the others getting a split experience here. Offensive game plan. What do we do here? Throw it deep. We're definitely not going to be doing that against Jamal Adams. Well, that's a no-brainer, actually. I think we're going to be throwing it short. Better short routes, catching traffic. Now we're going to be throwing it medium. I want to get the catching traffic bonus here, but still, Jamal Adams is going to be tough to break down. Practice intensity is going to be full pads, and quarterback will be backup training for Sam Howell. Halfback going to be splits, fullback, wide receiver split, tight end split, left tackle, left guard, center, right guard. We're going to be splitting that, and right tackle as well. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. All right, we have a 4th focus player now. So we're going to be focusing on Sam Howell, who will be getting an upgrade. He's got enough experience. Sam Cosme, who's a bit slow in the progression there. Still at 73. This is going super slow. Jahan Dotson will get an upgrade now. And Joshua Harrington. I'm not really feeling him. Let's see, who else can we train here? Antonio Gibson, 85. No, not really. I don't think that that's necessary. What about these players here? Curtis Samuel, Diami Brown would be a good option. Kelvin Harmon. I think I'm going to be going with Diami Brown. He is 22 years old and a star dev. Let's get him improved quickly. All right, now let's focus on this. We will be going for 1 interception. On defense, we will be going for 2 turnovers forced. Do think that that is realistic. The offensive coordinator, again, 2 touchdowns. If we get those, that is good. Or do we go with score 5 offensive touchdowns? Defense is pretty tough. And let's go with the own 70%. On offense, is there something that we could look towards? Maybe get more points? No. Defensive coordinator. No. Weekly game plan. No, I think that's realistic. So let's start training. All right, there we go. Offense has now completed training. We have focused on Sam Howell and Diami Brown and Jahan Dotson. I do think that they will be getting upgrades. No problems there, no injuries, and no injuries on defense either. Now that is great news. I'm very happy about that. And now it's upgrading time. First we're going to start with the players, upgrade the players. There we go. Cameron Curl, our strong safety, gets an upgrade. Let us go with run support. There we go. 81 overall. Pursuit tackle zone coverage. Jahan Dotson gets an upgrade. We saw that his XP were there. We're going to be going with a deep threat as he reaches the yellow zone and is now a 76. Awareness, catching traffic, and catching +2. That is great news. Derek Forrest, going to be putting that into the scheme fit category. Run support here. He's a 70 overall. Sam Howell gets an upgrade. Now that is great. We're going with a strong arm here. He's now a 70 overall. Awareness, break sack. Let's look at the ratings here. Throw power, deep accuracy, medium accuracy, short accuracy, and under pressure. His awareness is lacking. That's a bit of a problem. Speed, acceleration, change of direction are good. Agility could be better. So there are quite a few areas that we need to improve before we can think about really getting him into the QB1 position as we upgrade Cole Turner. And finally Terry McLaurin also gets an upgrade to deep threat. Awareness, catching traffic, catching juke move, medium route, and spin move. All right. Upgrades are done here. Let me check quickly before we will upgrade our staff. I just want to see, because we've got McKissick. Can we? All right, let's remove him from injured reserve. And now I will be looking to trade him. All right, we've got the deal done. We're sending McKissick, our halfback, Dave Mayo, and the first round pick number 8 for next year's draft to the Dolphins. We are receiving Patrick Carmichael, who's a left outside linebacker. I'm going to show you the player in a second. All right, this is the new player, PJ Carmichael, rookie out of USF, and he's a hidden depth trait. He will be our starter straight away, and he's looking very solid. He's got good acceleration, awareness, strength, speed, pursuit, very good. Agility, jumping, injury, stamina, toughness, all very, very good. I'm really happy with this. He will be slotting straight into the team. He will be starting ahead of Anthony Jennings, and I think that this is a major improvement for the squad. I'm actually pretty pumped about this. All right, Carson Wentz out onto the field. We are the home team once more this week as our players are warming up, and we'll head straight into the game. Ball is kicked off. We are with the receiving team at the 25-yard line. We will start the game. We have opted for medium passing, but we will be starting with a halfback dive. Let's just see what the run game can produce here. And let's see if we can maybe surprise them with our routes here. As Antonio Gibson does get up the pitch for 5 yards. It's not insane, but a good pickup there. Let's go with another one here. We are not ranked very well. Our opposite number is to the right, but maybe we can find some space here as we get past everybody and pick up the first down. That is great. Next up, an inside zone again. We're not going to be risking too much, of course, but I'm actually pretty happy at how we were able to transform the team as Antonio Gibson makes a break for it and is stopped at the 41 here. That was quite the rush there. Great run as we take the game towards the Seahawks. And let's make him remember the Snowhawks. Let's not mess anything up like against the Ravens. That was a masterclass in how to not play the game. Just have to acknowledge that. And now they are preparing for the run game here as we head towards the left. I think we picked up 9 yards here. 2nd and 1. Very nice. We go for an inside zone towards the left-hand side again. That's actually working pretty nicely here. Our offensive line is doing a great job at opening up the route for us as we're stopped by Jamal Adams, who's coming from the backfield. But Antonio Gibson is having a field day at the moment. And we move up to the 18-yard line, forcing Jamal Adams to come across and tackle us. Now we are heading towards the right-hand side, but we've got no opposite number. So let's see if we can get some space here. Antonio Gibson weaving his way through the defense. It's really working well. I'm a bit surprised at how well it is working, but I'm going to take it. Not going to question that, of course. Off we go. Again, the gap is here. And now, can we get into the end zone? No, we are stopped. Once again, Jamal Adams is the savior for the Seahawks, as we are truly moving forward at a record speed here. The left-hand side is going to be the target. I would flip the play, maybe. Maybe we'll go to the right-hand side. Let's see if we get an opening. No, not really, but we're down to 2 yards. So 2nd and 2, as we will be going with the goal line formation and a fullback dive. Joshua Harrington, you're up. And Carson Wentz handing the ball. Joshua Harrington, and cannot be stopped as he's into the end zone here and dancing. His running is better than his dancing, of course, but he does find a way in. And number 96 tries to tackle him here. It's Harris, but he's taken down. Wow, well done. Well done, guys. Now defense needs to step up, and they do just that. Now, isn't that great? That's what I like to see, guys. Let's go with the halfback zone weak. Again, towards the left-hand side here. 4 minutes 20 to be played at the 20-yard line. And Antonio Gibson towards the left, and number 57 gets him from behind. 2nd and 1 now. Inside zone towards the right. Carson Wentz gonna hand it off. There's no opposite number right now. But we will change direction and go towards the left-hand side. 56 again. 56. That's Jordy Brooks, a player that I was looking at for the left back position, linebacker position. Sorry, but we didn't need to go for him. I think we found a very good option right there. It is a fictional player, yes, but he's a rookie. We're gonna give him a chance. We're gonna find out his development trait pretty soon, I hope. He will definitely be the starter and should be racking up his the needed plays to get going there. And Antonio Gibson towards the left-hand side. I even looked like he was going to get free there. And for now, we're only running the ball. That's all we're doing. The linebackers not yet on the field. The wide receivers do their job, just blocking the way here. All right, let's flip that play. Is that gonna take a long time? Let's just hope we get everybody in position on time as McLaurin finds his spot onto the right here. We kick it off. 2 seconds, 1 second, and that's a flag. All right, I took too long. That is definitely on me. Yeah, shouldn't have flipped the game. Flip the play, I mean. Yeah, that was unnecessary. 1st and 15, it's still the first down, so that is a positive. We didn't lose that. 5 yards more to cover. And now Antonio Gibson stopped pretty quickly here as the 2-minute warning is called. How far did we get? 2nd and 13. As we will be looking at a pass play now. Carson Wentz, McLaurin, Dotson, Samuel are the options. Gray, Gibson, more distractions for me. Best option, of course, is McLaurin. There we go. And that is super inaccurate. Wonder who or what he was seeing there. Now, my target is to get into field goal range as far as I can. Noah Gray, Jahan Dotson, of course. The receivers. Oh my god, that is not good. Oh, I went for the wrong one there. Should have gone for Noah Gray. go for a trick play? No, we're going to go with a punt. And let's trust our defense that they're going to get the job done, as that kick is super inaccurate. But actually not as bad, but it's going to be into the end zone. Would have preferred it to go out at the 1 yard line, but our defense is there again to stop the Seattle Seahawks from progressing any further. We've still got momentum our side, so away team has trouble blocking. And there we go, Antonio Gibson. What an easy run. That just really looks pretty easy. Not going to jinx it, of course, but doesn't look like defense is really up for it. Our offensive line is doing an amazing job here. How far can we go? It's got to be 7 yards, 2nd and 3. As I'm looking for something like verticals maybe. Or do I go with a PA crosser? No, let's go with the divide wheel. Not really trusting Carson Wentz that much. McLaurin, my option here, of course. Curtis Samuel, my intended receiver. Ball is underway. There we go. McLaurin gets the ball, and we get the first down. 27, 26, 25 seconds to go. Let's stop the clock once. We're at the 36. I just want to close the space a little bit. Let's go with the PA crosser. I mean, either we get that going, or I'm just going to throw the ball out of bounds. And then we are ready for the field goal. Let's just hope that McLaurin gets into space back there. There we go. Can we get the secure catch? No, we cannot. Number 23, Jones the fourth, gets there, picks the ball. And that's annoying. But we're in the third quarter. 3 minutes 48 to be played, as we'll be going for a mesh spot here. The game is drawn. We should be up, actually. Dotson or McLaurin, my intended receivers. And it's McLaurin easily pushed out of bounds here. That has to be a game that we take with us. We're looking very solid here. Gray or Gibson, my options. There we go. But we need to be focused. Need to close the gaps. As Noah Gray does his job. And who is that? Is that Ty Johnson, the backup halfback who's picking up an injury? Now let's go with an inside zone here. Towards the left-hand side. Of course, Antonio Gibson. How far can we get? It's the 46-yard line. Let's revert to a bit of run play again. We're the home team, and momentum has shifted a little bit now. So let's try and get it back as quick as we can. Number 20, Quandre Diggs, gets around us. What do? We substitute for Brian Robinson. It's actually a no-brainer, as we will be going. Let's go with an inside zone towards the left. I have a feeling that the offensive line on the left-hand side is a bit more settled. And there we go. Very nice. Jamal Adams gets a stop here on Antonio Gibson, who's showing us the way. But yeah, left-hand side again, a run. I want to get another touchdown, of course, because we committed to 2 offensive touchdowns. Antonio Gibson here, and pushed out of bounds. Number 20, again, Quandre Diggs coming across. But Antonio Gibson is having the game of his life. I'm going to be looking forward to the stats after the game. Going to be going towards the right now. Again, no opposite number. Ball is underway. There's the gap. Can we get away from everybody? 5 yards. Looks like 5 yards, maybe more. No, exactly 5 yards is the gain. Let's go with a halfback power G. Again, the right-hand side, the Titans Grant Ulrich will be providing cover. Let's hope they do just that. There we go. Gibson around the corner, pushed out of bounds, and it's Jamal Adams again. He's just everywhere. But we are making progress. That's 203 yards covered. Not sure if that's covered alone by running or if that's also passing. We haven't been passing a lot here. Straight run. Antonio Gibson and a pile of players right there. And we're super close. 2nd and goal. Let's go with the halfback dive. 2 yards is the distance towards the right. Let's get Antonio Gibson into the end zone. The 3rd quarter draws to a close. And now let's see what the 4th quarter will bring. I'm going to be going, of course, with something brutal here. I'd like to see a halfback dive. That is what I want to see. Towards the right into the end zone. That's the plan, of course. Or close the distance. There we go. Trying to push in, but we gain 1 more yard. Let's go with the goal line now and the fullback dive, of course. Joshua Harrington, a bit more power. Let's get the ball inside here. There we go. Ooh, but we're tackled. All right, that is not... We're tackled for a loss, actually. So we will be taking the field goal. Joey Sly on the field here. That is a bit unsatisfactory. Slightly off target, but we're so close. Would have been impossible to miss that. Joey Sly gets the ball between the sticks. We go up 10-7 for the Snowhawks. Now come on D, let's stop them. And that is what they do. That is great. That is very, very good. We've got 3 minutes 15 left. We're not going to go high risk. We need to get out of our end zone here. And I think I'm still... No, I'm not anymore. All right, we pick up... how many yards was that? 3 yards. I'd like to try to get towards the left-hand side. I mean, I would not like it if the Seahawks suddenly woke up now. And no real space here. So we will have to revert to pass plays. We have to cover quite a lot of ground here. Jahan Dotson, primary receiver. McLaurin, secondary. Let's see what we can get going here. Safe catch. Jahan Dotson getting down. We get the first down. And that was important. The clock is running down. 2-minute drill incoming. There we go. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning is called. And now the game is in our hands. The game is in our hands. We still have to get rid of those 3 timeouts for the Seahawks. But maybe we can get that. All right. No clue what that was. Maybe my guys are getting tired. I don't think that was any gain. Nope. Nothing gained here. As we're going to go for a flipped halfback dive towards the left. Maybe that'll work. All right. Oh, that actually looked like the route was opening up down the middle, but defense closes the gap quickly, and we're gonna have to go with something like this. Let's go with the gun cross here. Curtis Samuel, my route runner. Jahan Dotson in there as well. Let us put Terry McLaurin on a slant. I want an option on the right hand side, and off we go. Plays live. And what a nice run, what a nice catch here by Terry McLaurin. We pick up the first down, and we're under 2 minutes. Seahawks have used up all of their timeouts, and now it's our game. Unless we fumble the ball or do something silly, this is our game. Carson Wentz hands off the ball. Antonio Gibson finds a way up to the 42-yard line, and it's 2nd and 3. Let's go with a halfback wham for those extra 3 yards. 1 minute 25. And now in motion, the tight end stopped pretty quickly. Number 56, that's Jordy Brooks coming around the left-hand side. Tough hit, but the clock is running. 3rd and 4. I actually don't want to pass the ball right now because I am fearing something weird. So let's keep running the ball. I mean, clock is running down. A halfback smash. Let's go with that towards the right-hand side. We can always go for a pass play later on. But I think there we go. And that is going to be super close. And Wosu gets across, and it's 4th and inches. We're not going to punt at 4th and inches, of course. So let's go with a halfback dive here. And let's go with this one here. 21 seconds. Actually, we could let the clock run down, but of course we're not going to be doing that. Let's try and get the 4th and inches picked up here. Antonio Gibson, and that should be it. All right, we get the 1st and 10. We're going to call for a timeout, and this is it. This is the moment or did we not get that? And this is all right. My mistake. It seems like we didn't get the 1st down here, and we're going to be kicking just for the hell of it. Not sure. And yeah, gonna be short, but we will win the game. The Snowhawks are gonna win against the Seattle Seahawks in a tighter game than I had anticipated, but Carson Wentz really steps up here. Antonio Gibson, man of the match for me. Looking at the players' stats, more yards, of course. Yeah, there wasn't much in it. Carson Wentz only 8 passes, but the rushing was sublime. Antonio Gibson rushing for 195 yards. 0 touchdowns for him. But Joshua Harrington got a touchdown. We actually didn't get a 2nd one. This is what I'm noticing right now. Would have liked to do that. In terms of passing, only Terry McLaurin was in there. Yeah, we only relied on the running game. Tackles for loss, we got PJ Carmichael, the new player, Daron Payne, and Monty Sweat. I'm super happy about these. All right, we get an upgrade for Caden Stearns, our free safety. Let's put that into zone. Pursuit tackle zone coverage. All right. Okay, gonna be ending the episode here. We do have answer media questions still to go, so let's cover that quickly. Of course, at the midway point, your team's in a good spot. How far do you think this team can go? Just want to be in a position to win Super Bowl, and of course, for that to happen, you need to make playoffs. No, we can get there. Okay, it's dangerous game to start looking at. So right now, these guys just need to worry about winning each week. Well, this is obviously the playoffs, and this is obviously focusing on each week by week. I do think we can make the playoffs, but I actually want to keep it like this. Right, per win 0, per loss -5. Okay, interesting. These owner questions really are interesting because you can never really calculate what's going to happen in regards to the answer. We're going to put another point in here. So now we can have 5 players, focus players in training. That's great. All right, now I'm going to be ending the episode. We finished week 8 with a win. That was important after we lost against the Ravens last week. That really hurt us, especially the manner in which we lost. But now we're at 5-3, numbers 2 in the NFC East. Hope you enjoyed the game. I certainly did. It was a tight one, but we just showed that the Snowhawks are the better Hawks than the Seahawks. Hope you liked it. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. That always helps the channel a lot. And as always, thank you for watching and see you next time.